With the wipe just a couple of days away, here are 5 things that you need to do before the update hits. Starting out at number 1, you need to go through all of your beginning quest items and get them re-added to your wish list if you plan on tracking your progress that way. This will make it so much easier when you're in raid identifying and determining if an item is needed for a quest or not. On the wiki, there is a great guide that you can use to know which items need to be found in raid for the quest and which don't. I did this last wipe and it is such a time saver, and it just helps so much with knowing what items you need to prioritizing getting out of raid, so you get that found in raid icon with them so you can hold on to them and use them for the quest later on. You can also do this for items that you know you're going to want later on for either crafts or barters as well. Coming in at number 2, we have rechecking all of your keybinds. Over time, you're going to get really familiar with what your keybinds are, and you're not going to want to have to update this all of the time. But as we learned with this last wipe, is that sometimes the update will reset all of your keybinds, and it can be super frustrating if you don't know what everything is. I would definitely recommend going through and making sure they are all what you want to be, and then I would take a screenshot of all of them too to save, just so that you know what's set to press, what's set to release, and what the random ones that you don't use as often are set to, so you don't forget and have to scramble when the new wipe happens. A ton of people had this issue this last wipe, and hopefully it won't happen again, but you never know, so I'd definitely take screenshots of everything. Now at number 3, we have running Tarkov Arena. This is going to be the fastest and most time efficient way of getting better at PvP. In a normal raid, if you think about it, you may only run into 1 or 2 PMCs, and those raids are going to last anywhere from like 20 to 40 minutes sometimes even. Whereas in Tarkov Arena, you're going to have about 10-minute matches, and you can get 30 plus PvP engagements in those 10 minutes. So just in that little bit of time, you're going to be able to improve your PvP so much faster than you would be able to in normal Tarkov. When doing this, I would focus on something that you want to get better at and just focus on that for each match. For myself, what I've been doing is I've been focusing on my laser and flashlight and toggling it on and off when I am in a fight and when I get done with a fight. This is because in normal Tarkov, I don't want to be giving away my position, but I want that added hipfire accuracy when I do have to hipfire shoot at somebody, as well as the fact that a flashlight is going to make it a lot harder for the enemy to see me. Another thing you could work on would just be leaning or using it to peek corners or jumping and things like that. You can use it for whatever you want to improve on. Tarkov Arena is just going to be able to help you get better at the game faster. At number 4, we have running gear that you've been hoarding onto for all of wipe. Now the wipe is going to happen in just a couple of days, so there's no sense on holding onto it anymore. So go out there and use it. It doesn't matter if you die with it or not, because the wipe is going to happen in just a couple days. You're going to lose it anyways. So just go out there and use it. You may not even end up liking the gear that you have, or you may find your new favorite weapon that you want to use right at the beginning of next wipe. It's definitely going to be worth it either way. Side tip, you can also do this in Arena as well. Run guns that you don't normally run. That's what I've been doing a lot the last couple of days, and I've found some guns that I really enjoy, and others that I thought would be good that I don't actually like at all, and I don't plan on using them in normal Tarkov at all. And I'm so glad that I didn't have to learn that the hard way and waste hundreds of thousands of rubles on those guns in normal Tarkov. Finally, coming in at number 5, we have running maps that you don't know or want to get better at. Now is the perfect time to run maps like Streets or maybe Interchange, or ones that you just don't run all that often and don't know super well. This is because learning maps takes time, and you need repetition of raid after raid after raid of running those maps so you can actually memorize it and get familiar with it and know where everything is and all the extracts, and this can be super frustrating for new players. So now is the perfect time to actually run those maps without really any consequences, since everything's going to reset here in like a week and you don't have to worry about any of your gear or setting yourself back. Now is a great time to go out there and learn those new maps while you can. These have just been 5 things that I myself am doing to get ready for wipe, but let me know in the comments if there's anything that I've missed or forgot to cover that you've been doing to prepare yourself for wipe. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more.